Hello friends! Stampin' Up! Just added a whole bunch of stuff to the last chance section of the website. So I just got my order and thought I would unbox it with you, show you some close-ups. As you can see, there's even some beautiful gold foiling. Some of the stuff is deeply discounted, and there's also some of my favorites that are deeply discounted, so I wanted to show you those things. So let me go ahead and unbox this stuff or unpackage it, and we'll get started. All right, let's start with paper. So this is the most adored, and one side of all the papers is this gorgeous gold foil. I'll show you that closer. And then the back is this pink and red. So they're really pretty patterns. So this one is like little roses with tiny flowers in there, and then the back is this marbled pattern. This sort of reminds me of the Marbled Elegance that came out recently that has gold foil mixed into it. Let me actually grab that. Here's a look at a couple of the Marbled Elegance. These are in the online exclusives right now, and they are so pretty. I love how the gold foil is mixed into that marble. All right, so that is one pattern. And then we have a pattern that is all gold foil marbled look, or it could almost look like tree veining. And then a nice plaid look. I like how it's kind of at a diagonal too. And then here is a plaid golden white, and the back of that is this kind of distressed heart pattern. And then this one, I think I kind of have it upside down, is some roses. I hope this is catching okay. It's kind of hard with all that foiling. And then the back is the little tiny hearts. And then I really like this one. I like how the pattern is going both ways. So this would be really good for a scrapbook layout if you want to cut it in half, and then you can use this along the bottom of both pages if you're doing a double layout. Stampin' Up! Actually does quite a few patterns like this where it's like half and half. And then the back of that is this plaid here. And then this is fun. It looks kind of like brush strokes. Really like that. And then the back is the hearts. So this is on sale or clearance for like $3 something. I think it was normally, their specialty papers are normally like $13.50 or $16.50, so it's like really deeply discounted, especially with that gold foiling. All right, so this one is Trusty Tools, and I think this is like $2.50. Don't quote me on prices exactly, but it's something ridiculously cheap. This one's not a specialty paper, so I know it was less than that foiled one. And this has been out for a while, and I got the Trusty Tools stamp and die set that is still available. Now this is not in the last chance section nor discounted, but I had this one, and so I had passed on this before just because the colors weren't really colors I thought I would use for like tool layouts. My husband is very handy and builds things, and but then I looked at the other sides, and this is definitely in my wheelhouse, and I think maybe even a little bit of these sides. But for the price, you can't go wrong, right? If you have any use for stuff like this in your scrapbooking. So here's the side of one, and then it's like a graph paper. This could be used for anything. Doesn't have to be tool related at all. That's just a really great pattern. And then we've got the screwdrivers here on this side, and then the other side is just this like distressed wash. So again, nothing to do with tools, but could definitely be masculine, and you can make masculine cards with these as well if you're not going to use it all for scrapbooking. Now this is like nails and hammers, and then the other side is the tops of screws and nuts and stuff, and I really like that one. I could definitely see myself using this one. I'm just not a big yellow person, so I think that's what threw me off of this one at first, because there was quite a bit of yellow. Now this is just a nice stripe that coordinates with the papers, and then some screws and nuts or bolts and stuff, so that is another great one. And I really like this. I could see cutting this into strips to look like rulers or tape measures. So I like that. And then the back is just like a brown polka dot. And then this is much like the first one. It's just a little bit different. This one has saws. Let me actually pull them up so we can compare. Same colors, but some of the tools are different, like the saw is yellow in that one and brown in that one. There's a tape measure in this one and not in this one. A drill, it's not in this one. So it's a little bit different, but it's got the same look because it's all the same colors and, you know, it's all tools. So that is Trusty Tools. Now this is not in the last chance section, but I got it in the order, so just thought I would show you. It is one of 3 paper packs that was released this month as a special, and this was part of a what Close to My Heart used to call Bring Back My Pack. It's an older paper pack that they refreshed the colors and brought back. So here's the one side of all the papers that's all floral, and I really like the color palette. I think it's so pretty. And if you don't need florals or that doesn't work, then the back is geometric patterns. So we've got the diagonal stripes in the green. I think this is Old Olive, and then the pretty little daisies. And then this one is just polka dots. And then here's the floral on the other side. And then this one I want to say is Lost Lagoon. And so here's kind of like a diamond starburst pattern on one side, and then here's the floral. And then this cool diamond pattern on this one, and then there's the floral on that one. It looks almost like the magnolias in that Moody Magnolia set, the stamp set. We'll coordinate with that nicely. Here is a fun little geometric pattern on this one, and then there's the floral on that one. This is Night of Navy is the color, and then we've got, it almost looks like a denim stripe. There's a little kind of distressing that almost looks like denim texture, but it doesn't have to be. And then there is the back of that one. So let's get back to the other great deals. Okay, so we have these little snowflakes, and these are great little embellishments. I already had some of these, but I picked up some more. I actually got quite a few packages because they were like half off. So they're kind of, I think they're just sequins. They're like plastic little sequins, but they have adhesive on the back. And so there's 2 sizes in the copper, gold, and white. And I love doing winter layouts, so I got quite a few of those. And then this has been on my wish list for a while. I actually got this for my mom, but hadn't gotten it for me. And she made me the cutest birthday card. Let me actually show you that. Well, she actually didn't even use the stamps and dies, but she used the zinnia paper, and I just think that this paper is so pretty, and I love this card that she made me. She likes to dabble in card making every so often, but doesn't do it a lot, so it's really, really special to have a card that she made me. My birthday was a couple of weeks ago. So anyways, the paper I had, but I did not have the coordinating stamp. So this is a red rubber cling stamp. And the bundle is not discounted, or it's very little discounted, but if you get them individually, they were super discounted. So I got them individually. So there's the stamp set, and then the dies coordinate, obviously. So some of them actually cut out the stamps. So this one and this one and this one, and then there's a bunch of standalone dies. So you can layer these on top of each other, and then it goes with this also, and I think this, and then it layers up to make a really pretty zinnia. So I will link everything that I'm showing you down below, and if you look at the picture, once you click the link to this, it shows you some examples of how this looks when it's all layered up, so you know what it looks like. All right, last but not least, I wanted to show you this kit. And before I unwrap it, I just wanted to show you how it comes, because it comes all packaged nice and tidy in these little boxes. This is how all of the kits come. And there are quite a few of them that are discounted now, but this one I believe is half off, and I hadn't gotten this one yet. So it comes with everything you need, and that's how all of these kits are. If they're stamping, it comes with a block, the stamp sets, and a little ink cube like this one. This one doesn't have stamping, so it doesn't come with the ink cube, but it comes with everything pre-cut. So let me unwrap this and show you. Had I known how cute this was, I probably would have ordered it sooner, but I'm glad I waited, so I got it half off. But I was at a retreat recently and my friend Linda was working on this and I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? And she told me it was this kit, and I had totally overlooked it on the website before. So these are so cute. So here is the cards that you make. So there's these cards and it looks like there's 5 or 6 of each card that you'll make. And then there's this little binder or notebook to keep them in. So it's like a card organizer for the year. So you stick your little cards in here. So you can write the birthdays on here like a perpetual calendar and then slip the cards in here so you can mail them off each month. So I just thought that was really cool. There's another kit that comes, it's got a card organizer that's like in a recipe box kind of thing, but I really liked this and I love this pattern. It's so pretty. So it comes with everything you need. Here's little sentiments, and this comes in 4 languages. So you've got all the other languages in here too, but you'll just use these stickers for, you know, English if you're doing English, like I think you probably are if you're watching this channel. And then here are the card bases. So they're already scored. You'll just fold them in half and you've got the cute card base, and then that is going to be the base for this one. And then you've got all of these pieces that pop out. And so when you open this up, it actually has all of the instructions in here. So it'll tell you, you know, what you're going to need for each card and how to put the tape if you need to and everything. Usually I can just kind of look at a couple of pictures and tell what I'm supposed to do, but they are pictorial so that they work for any language. But that basically tells you how to put them together. They're very simple. So this is going to be the top part of this. But if you wanted to, you can put them together totally different and make your own. So like you can pop these all out and you can arrange them as is, or put them on differently and just arrange them how you want. Something that I do quite often with these card bases, because they're printed on the front and the back, is I will cut them right down the middle and mount them on a regular white card base, and that way I've got a background for 2 cards instead of 1, and I'll do one kind of as is or maybe modified a little bit, and then the other one I'll use kind of some leftover pieces or just some little pieces that I have in my stash. So you get all of these little pieces to make all the cards. Here is the base for the second card. It's got all of the polka dots. Let me get these things out of the way so you can see. So there's the polka dots. So it's going to go like this. And then we'll have that triangle piece that goes like that. But that looks cute like that. And then you can put something here. And then that way you've got this left over to use. Like, well, this doesn't have a printing on the back, but you could use it with the other one or use it somewhere else, or put that on there and have that cute card. So they're very simple, but very cute. And I think that this little perpetual calendar notebook binder thingy, whatever you want to call it, is just really cool. And again, you get the adhesive that you need, and then all of the sentiments, and then here's the labels for inside of the kit. So there's a couple, now you can see the English and the other languages. And so here are some of the other sentiment spots, some other little pop out things. So they're really nice, and there are tons of other kits on Stampin' Up's website. It's not just this one. There's lots of kits that are just cards. Some of them have stamping, some of them don't. I'm actually putting together the Light Your Candle or Light the Candles birthday kit in January with my customers. So anyone who orders that kit or any kit from me in December, we're doing a Zoom on January 11th. So when you order, I will send you the invite if you would like to join us and put that together. So I'll have that linked down below as well, that birthday kit. But here are the little embellishments. There's these little iridescent sequins. These are little glue dots, and then there's even 3D foam squares, 2 little dimensionals. So again, everything you need, envelopes printed on the inside, so they're really cute and everything. I have a couple more things to show you. First, this textured timber set is one of my favorites. You've seen me use it here before. I will leave the links to the videos that I used it down below. It's on super duper sale. It's only $10, normally $25. So this is what that wood slice looks like, although I didn't get a great impression. It's a red rubber set. This is really easy to cut out, and I have cut it out, and it makes great landing spots for your clusters on a layout. These are great textural elements. Love this set. Now, this is not the original packaging. I tried out this packaging, which is what I use for my clear stamps and dies, for my red rubber stamps when I went on to that retreat, because it took up less space, but I'm not sure I'm convinced that I want to use it. So that is that one. And next, there is a mini catalog coming out January 7th. I've gotten my preview items. I just wanted to give you a little sneak peek, and I will do a full unboxing in the beginning of January. So I'll leave you with this. If you're interested in checking out the last chance and clearance items, I have a link down in the description below. And if you enjoy scrapbooking, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any upcoming scrapbooking videos. There's one on the screen right here, so click that and I'll meet you over there.